Hey, good morning. It's Dr. James. I do hope and pray this message finds you and your loved ones peaceful, thriving, and well. And yeah, there's Kiki, the Wonder Pug, back there. She's, you know what? Sometimes I just need some good oxytocin flowing from behind me. It's like a great tailwind of awesomeness. And so, Kiki, you want to say hi? Good girl. So she's helping me this message this morning. This is such an incredibly important message, and it's based on so many things that we are experiencing today. And it's also based on another place that I've really come to love and appreciate. It's just because the research out there continually galvanizes something that we've been talking about here in the treehouse literally since we started. And it's really a word that I want you to take into heart today. Everything comes back to this word. It's arbejdsglæde, which is a Danish word that means high trust, high presence, high purpose. And it's really interesting because in Scandinavian countries, this word is literally integrated into everything that people do in relationship to their work. In fact, it basically means, if you loosely translate this word, it means joy in work that translates to joy in life. Joy in work that translates into joy in life. And I'm going to just get out of the way so Kiki can take this in. So basically what this comes down to is that we unpack more and more the research around the happiest countries in the world. It really comes down to work that we love. And work isn't necessarily what we're getting paid for. It's not necessarily our employment. It's not what we do for a living. It's really what it is that we do with our purpose that gives us more trust in our purpose. Think about that. It's our purpose that gives us more trust in our purpose, which simply means that we show up each and every day and understand that it's not about the outcome, it's about being on purpose. And as you unpack what this research is telling us more and more, and why the Scandinavian countries are continuously more happy than anybody else, year after year after year, they're always leading the pack in happiness. And as you look at this research on arbejdsglæde, it just really means that when they wake up in the morning, they don't see separation between their work and their play, and their family, and their love, and their joy. They really work on bringing it all together because they do it with purpose, which galvanizes their trust. And trust is now being seen as the number one quality in how someone can lead their life and feel trusting in what they do, which in turn brings them more peace and more joy. Just allow that to kind of just marinate inside of you. And I don't know what you do for your work. I don't know if you're working or you have a job or whatever it is that you do with your world. But how you actually integrate all the things that you do as a partner, as a parent, as a lover, as a mom, as a dad, as a husband, as a wife, as just a person who goes up out each and every day and dedicates themselves to high trust, high purpose, and high presence. That's the third piece. What we know is that one of the greatest reasons why most people in the U.S. today are suffering more in the last 3 years from lack of happiness, lack of joy, lack of trust, we are also experiencing lack of presence. We're not here anymore. We're future fear, past regret, but we're not here right now. So I'm going to ask you to think about today as you navigate your day, whether it's work, whether it's being with a friend, or whether being with someone you love, just being with yourself, communing with God, whatever it is, spending time with your pets who, are they not the greatest? She's my greatest teacher in presence. She's always present. She's right there, aren't you, sweetheart? And she's there because that's how the dogs work. It's like their job. Their job is to be present for their humans and read their humans and be ready to greet their humans. No matter what it is that's going on in the world, they are present. And obviously, they don't have the same responsibilities. She sleeps, she goes to the bathroom, and she goes for walks. And she eats. So, yes, we can learn a lot from our dogs. Dogma, yes. And more importantly, we can be learning about what arbejdsglæde can mean for us. High trust, high purpose, high presence, and how it translates into a high level of happiness and life satisfaction. So with that, let us go out and lead a life that we love today. Let us understand that the space between work and play can be very gray. And in that gray area can be some of our greatest opportunities to create a life that we love, a life that brings us joy and satisfaction, and a life that slows down to a cadence that we can actually keep up with without struggle, without strife, without stress. It's a natural outflow of what's in our heart and how we want to show up, present, trusting, and full of the ideas of how purpose ignites our own evolution. So with that, much love. Say goodbye to Kiki. Peace and blessings. Bye for now.